What's up, guys? 10.2 is out, finally! It's time to try to make a little gold in this patch, so we're going to talk about what I've done so far. Now, for a little bit of context, my 10.1 launch, that went awfully. I spent a lot of gold, I didn't make it back. I don't think this graph is correct, by the way, because I definitely lost more gold than this. I don't think I made back the 3 million in 10.1. That doesn't matter. I ended the first week of 10.1, or the first 1.5, 2 weeks. I spent a lot of money. I spent way too much money buying the toxic, the Shadow Flame armor patch recipe. I don't want to even think about how much I spent on that. I think it's one of the most expensive items I've bought ever. Yeah, 5 million. And then I bought a bunch of other stuff that I don't need. I bought a bunch of Dracothys that I didn't sell for a profit. So that was just awful. So we're gonna try to not do that this time. I'm not doing any big investments. The main thing I'm going to focus on this time is just the typical approach. Testing something slowly, scaling up as soon as it works. And less focus on doing rep farming, doing the zone, doing all of that stuff. I want to find markets and sort of execute in them. Now, that being said, I did do a little bit of prep before the patch, and what I did was I set up a couple of more Dracothys crafters, because I think Dracothys, they're still used in the crests. I mean, so far I've gotten 2 of the new crests recipes on my enchanter. So Dracothys is still going to be a thing. It's still going to be a thing, as we can see here. I have the Dreaming Crest. I just got the Worm's Dreaming Crest as well. So now I have both of these. That's very good. We're going to keep trying to steal Dracothys with the Resourcefulness procs. And I have a set of Dracothys crafters. Of course, right now, Dracothysts have gone down in price since the patch came out. Which isn't so surprising. In my opinion. Why? Why would you buy Dracothysts right now? You only have one spark. You want to wait until you can get the aspects and get the max eye level weapon. There's no real point in spending Dracothysts right now, and people can't get Aspect Streaming Crest, which is the main use for Dracothys. This is by far the one that uses most. This is the one people prefer to get, and it takes 2 Dracothysts. Right now, I don't think people are buying Dracothys. I have this one now. I haven't seen many Dreaming Crests work orders, but I haven't been sitting that much at the work order table. There might be volume in trade, of course, but I haven't seen that many. So for me, this is like, I think this is going to change. I think this price is going to recover a little bit once we get into the weekend, pretty much. So my plan for Dracothys is to just keep crafting, or at least make sure I don't cap on charges. Use them up as I go. Now the other group of items or the main group of recipes we actually have in the game now, the Verdant Combatant gear. And I learned a thing or 2 there. There's a little trick you can do if you have time. Sit on the auction house. You can search here, Verdant recipes, and refresh. And pray that you get lucky and someone posts this for vendor price, which is pretty much what I did, and got extremely lucky. So what did I get? I bought the it's not even recorded here. Anyway, I bought the recipe, the recipe for the amulet. I got that one for 300 gold. So I posted it. I got it on the first day. I posted it for 250,000, which was the price before I went to bed. It didn't sell. When I woke up, I was like, okay, yeah, whatever. I'm not going to try to like babysit this on the auction house. One item, try to get the sale. Screw this. I'm going to learn the recipe. So that's what I did. And then I crafted a bunch of rings. We can see that we have a fair few sales already here. Sold 14 on this realm. Specifically, this is Draenor, my main realm. And we can see here that obviously by the time I learned the recipe, the price was down to 2,000 gold, and now it's down to 950. Crafting cost is like 400 gold, so that's still fairly juicy. But also I decided to craft a ton of them. I crafted like 60, 70 of them. And then I went ahead and used the fact that I have 2 accounts and traded them across all of my 14 realms. So on every realm I have 6 Verdant Combatants jeweled amulets ready to go. And I posted them, and the prices vary a lot. This is a hype-up realm, tons of competition. On other realms I've gotten sales for as high as 10,000, 5,600 or 6,000 gold. And once again, this is something that costs you like 400 gold to craft 300. So selling this for 10,000 gold is pretty juicy, right? Pretty juicy. So that's what I did, and that's what I'm going to keep doing. Essentially, just executing. This is something that works. It sells fast on Draenor. Even on Draenor, it sells for a fairly reasonable profit. So if I post 2 or 3 or 1 even, I have a fairly good chance of getting a sale right away. As we can see here, in the last 7 minutes, I've sold 4 of them. So not going to be... you still need to sell a lot to get up to token numbers, but this is consistent profit, and it's a lot better than a lot of the other stuff I've done. And obviously, we can use TSM operations to just keep crafting these and keep posting them and keep generating sales. So once next week rolls around, I expect we'll be doing more Dracothests, selling a bunch of them, doing work orders for at least the aspects crests. I might try my hand at doing some work orders for weapons and stuff. I do have blacksmiths that can craft max quality weapons. So it's just time to dive into the proper side of gold making and keep checking my recipe scans. And looking for profitable crafts. That's something I spent way too little time doing in the last couple of patches, because particularly in 10.1, because I got so discouraged by my mistakes at the beginning. But yeah, we're generating gold, and it's going to be interesting to see how markets respond when the raids open in a week. Thanks for watching, guys.